Hey guys, FinFalls here for another early access look. So in the previous video, if you watched the Baldur's Gate 3 early access glimpse, I mentioned another 5th edition D&D game that is recently released to early access, and this is it, Solasta, Crown of the Magister. This is a game put out by a company called Tactical Adventures. As far as I know, this is their first real game, so it's a small studio. And compared to Larian, no body of work to review. But it's interesting. I think they've done a really good take on the system. So let's jump in. First thing here, character creation. You're going to get to start with a party of 4. I've already created a couple characters. They give you a couple pre-gens. But let's go ahead and create a 4th character. So far I've created this half-elf paladin, a high-elf spy, and I should have a Sylvan ranger. So I'm going to check out the ranger class. It's something we did not try out in Baldur's Gate, and same with paladin. Paladin's not even in there. Rogue we did have in Baldur's Gate. So let's create a new. For this game, they do have a few races, not as many as they have in Baldur's Gate 3. But they're working on it. So there might be more races to come in. I don't think it'll be as many races and classes as Baldur's Gate 3 when it launches. They are a smaller studio, and basically they've said that they're constrained on resources, so they're not going to put all the options into the game. So when you look at a character here, the ancestry part, it shows the basic class features and then the basic race features, and then the sub-race features. Move is 5 with the little die symbol next to it. Otherwise, this follows the 5th edition rule set. So like humans get +1 to all ability scores. Languages is something I don't think they address in Baldur's Gate. It is a part of this game. Don't know how that's going to play into things. Well, let's just grab a human and look at the classes. So we currently have a paladin, a ranger, and a rogue. Having a full healer like a cleric, or a full fighter tank like a fighter, like melee DPS could be good, but I think we want to try out their spellcasting. So with that, we have a couple spells on the ranger / paladin, but not really, so we'll take a wizard. So for a wizard, we're going to want intelligence. We might change this. So one thing that's different here is you do get to choose starting equipment. So components pouch, which is, you hold Alt for more properties, which is a great feature. Tells you its properties and what it does, and the value, all that stuff. Or an orb. What's an orb? The spell focus. Sorcerer, warlock, or wizard can use it. Currently they don't have sorcerers or warlocks or anything like that, so maybe they'll change that as it goes on. Scholar's Pack gives us a ration pouch candle, some stuff. Don't know what it's all going to do. And adventuring clothing. Plus dex bonus. So sure, we're going to keep all the standard equipment. And you get to choose backgrounds. So we have a spy, we have a aristocrat, and an acolyte, so probably an academic would make sense. Gets bookworm, proficient in arcana, nature, and insight. We might go something else, just get some different skills on him. So they also get like some additional gear. So this guy would get a poisoner's kit for being a spy. The acolyte gets a herbalism kit. Forcer gets proficient with a martial weapon. Should be good for a cleric or rogue class that might not have the weapon you want them to use. Kind of minor. Philosopher. Maybe one of them has a crafting kit. I don't know if crafting's in the game, so enchanter. Okay, so we'll take the enchanter. Sure, and you get to choose alignment. We're gonna go chaotic good for this guy. With your backgrounds and with your personality, you get to choose traits, which will come over here and give you different personality scores. I don't know how that plays out yet. Haven't played the game. For this game, they do give you the option to roll or choose the standard array. So standard array here, and then you can apply, or no, you can do a point buy. So you get 3 options. You can just re-roll dice in Power Game. It's a really good roll. You do a point buy, which is kind of the classic, or you can take just the standard. I think we'll go with the point buy. Oh, free edit. You can just make them whatever you want. Very interesting. So intelligent, constitution, dexterity. Well, obviously intelligence is the big one. So I can only get it to a 16 with through this method. That's a little annoying. So that means a 15 plus the 1 is the most you can do. Well, dice rolls in that case is just even the standard array. I can get a 15. Wow, we'll just take this dice roll. This is sick. And that's pretty strong. The only thing I don't like about this is all these odd numbers. We'll keep it. We might change our race in it anyways. So then when it comes to proficiencies, I like this system a lot better than what we saw in Baldur's Gate. It just is a little cleaner because it lines it up with what gives it the bonus. You can see what your stats are. The ones that are little helmets means you're already proficient with it. That's because of, I think it tells you. I guess not. But these are from our background stuff. So we get to choose 2 class skills. Then we're going to choose some languages. Not a lot to choose from here. So we'll take investigation and history. Oh, wait. Sometimes you can take these toolkits, but they're already selected. So history and investigation is what we'll take. Languages. So we have common. We don't have spellbook. We don't have these. So some of these you can't unlock till you have others. It's like I think if we, yeah. So for background languages, we can get Terran and Old Temerian, the Old Human language, and Halfling. Sure. I don't know what it matters. We can choose our spells. I also like this system. So our cantrips are all here. You can, I think, hold Alt, get the full breakdown, which is very nice. So cantrips are ones you can just keep casting over and over. We still get one more, huh? Sure. Thunderwave. Those look fun. And then currently they do not have a whole lot of character skins. This is a very early access. Just came in on October 20th. So yeah, like not a ton of real skin tones here. And I don't think these shades actually match up with the indicators down here very well. Sure. Punk Hogan. Physique slider. He's gonna be chunky. Also, not many voices yet.
What's your step, friend?
Heave now, all your strength.
Undignified. Interesting. Necessary.
Not a lot of variety either.
Victory is yours. Truly formidable. Perhaps if you tried to be loud instead.
Alright, we'll take that one. Sounds good. Alright. So once you've created characters, you can do adventures. So one thing it looks like they're doing with this game is going to be campaign based. So that would potentially open up opportunities for there to be player created campaigns, kind of like Neverwinter Nights eventually did. Or Neverwinter. I never really liked those. But currently, there's one campaign. Select a party. So we can take 4. We will take... Wait, I made this guy too, didn't I? Let's get our wizard. Our paladin. Oh. Select. Right, that's my team. So the faces are very similar. These two have the same face. And same hairstyle. Just different color. Pretty bad. Alright. Hopefully they add more base models. I like the way this game starts out. It feels very D&D to me. And that's what I think Baldur's Gate 3 missed the most. It felt like Divinity. It didn't feel like D&D. It didn't feel like Baldur's Gate.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
If you ask me, that intro, while way lower production value than Baldur's Gate 3, feels like it's setting up a D&D world. In this text, it's a time of political tension between the Principality of Masgrath and its neighbors. The Legacy Council stands as a neutral organization with representatives from all of the Eastern Kingdoms. It has issued a call for hired adventurers to bolster its efforts to explore the perilous Badlands, which we just set up in that video. The valiant group gathers at the Gravekeep's Caskin, ready to take up the challenge. AKA a D&D adventure, not the craziness that starts Baldur's Gate 3 that doesn't really, it just feels weird. The animations kind of suck in this. I will give it that.
Tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Hope I'm not too late. Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit. Relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale. You're not too late, friend. We're all here for the same reason. Grab a chair.
Why is he so quiet? That was weird.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
We're going to play through the first one here, but the way this game works out is it starts you out with each character kind of giving their little story, which is how they take you into a tutorial, which I think is actually brilliant. It's a very smart way to introduce classes and mechanics, though I don't know how much, I don't know how much the tutorialing is complete. So how to move, right click to drag the camera just like the other game, but you can also rotate using the buttons when it comes to the bottom or pressing Q and E. Wow, novel idea. If you watched the other video, you know my complaint that regular camera controls Q and E were not part of the base camera control in D&D. You have to middle mouse and drag, and in this middle mouse and drag just moves the camera around, doesn't rotate. So very good. Is there anything in here that I can pick up? So camera controls already, I'm a fan. So conversation was recorded. Okay, cool. I guess I can't do anything in any of these places. Alright, journal log. The journal log contains much more information than the quest log. Okay. Log list current objectives, which you must complete in order to move forward. Got it. Okay, so here's the conversation. Quest logs here on the side. Find a way out. Beastry. So in this game, it seems like the 0-4 knowledge. As you defeat creatures, you'll learn their stats, which is good. So you won't actually know how many hit points and things like that an enemy has the first time you encounter it, which makes complete sense. Alright, so we're just running through here, I guess. Alright, to crawl through a hole, click the other side. You can get a better view of the other side by rotating your camera. They will automatically kneel and move as appropriate. Okay, double click character's portrait or press tab while controlling character to center. Smart. So one thing I see here that they do that they didn't do in the other 5th edition game we played is contextual movement by the characters. There is jumping in this game, and the characters will automatically jump if they can. I love it. So loot this container. What do we got? We have a torch.
We bring light in darkness.
I think they do have lighting issues with this game currently. As far as like your enemies are always like in darkness so you can't see them. And I also, let's check settings real quick. Can I change the brightness? It looks okay on my screen. But I do know a lot of the areas later are kind of dark. I'm just going to turn it up just a touch. Interactive elements, they're highlighted. Cursor indicates can be formed, opening, pushing, pulling, activating, lockpicking, etc. If it requires a dice roll, the difficulty will be displayed. I like that. It's not how it works in pen and paper. You don't like look at something and know the DC, but it makes sense for a video game. So here we go. We have to push this rock out of the way. Okay. What's it want me to do now? I guess I'm walking out here, but okay, there we go. It's crawling through. So we've escaped the prison, and we need to leave this cave. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Jumping and climb. Simply click the destination. Depending on the character's strength and proficiency in athletics, you can jump and climb between 2 and 5 squares. You can always jump over 2 cells, drop down 3 cells, and climb up 1 cell, or climb up easy surfaces like ladders and ropes without trouble. Character with strength above 15 and no proficiency in athletics cannot jump far enough to reach the chest. A fighter with strength of 15 to 20 can jump across it. So can a character with strength 11 through 12 plus proficiency in athletics, which I think I have. In general, the critical path is always open to characters without superior physical abilities. However, optional loot is sometimes harder to reach. I like that. That's smart. Don't give up, though. You may find other ways to get to the chest. You know, because there's also spells and things like that. It looks like we're going to get to it that way. But he has the jump, so we're good. Because my rogue has athletics. Oh. You have a potion slot? Cool. What's character sheet? Let's see. C? I? Character. Let's see how good his character sheet looks. Oh, this is my ranger. Okay. He has an 18 strength. Yeah, I had a crazy roll on him. So, okay, these are my... Oh, so you hover over and it'll show what these each give you, which I think is smart. But proficiencies. Here you go. This all is basic, but looks way better than the other game, which will not be named right now. So sweet. Yeah, so look at my athletics. +6. It's a beast. Oh, I can probably just do this. Nope. Let's see how the pathing works. Oh, wow. Never mind. He just did that. Alright. Well, I guess we're just out of here. Oh. Oh, we just knocked this over. Why? Are we going? Oh, we're going through here. No, did I just... Thank you.
There's some sauce.
Thanks. Alright, so now we have to escape. Clicking on how to loot things. I think this is a little late. We already did this, right? Everything you carry affects your weight gauge. Be wary of reaching your weight limit, as it'll slow you down a lot. Okay. Stackable items, okay. Nope. We're kitted out now. Okay, so light source goes down here, secondary, primary. This guy has 2 short swords. We have some arrows. We have a herbalism kit. So yeah, we can go ahead and pick this up. Here's our weight limits. I like this. None, light, and heavy encumbrance. What's this? Arrows? Okay, so 8's the max. Acid. What's this do? It's an ingredient. Small amount of acid. Magnesium. So we can craft something, I guess? Nice. I like the stacking. Very good. I don't need this clothing. It's not worth anything, so let's just put it in the chest. Okay. Sweet. I thought this was my rogue for some reason.
So you escaped unscathed. Well done, my friend.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
I don't mind waiting as long as they pay us for our bloody time. Well, let me tell you my story then.
We're going to skip these other stories,
On the way here,
and we will come back
but I faced
when
my
we get
foes
to
head
the
Let's hear it
beginning
then.
of the
Don't be
quest.
shy.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So I wonder if answers are based on the character personality types you have. That would be really interesting.
Fine. I'd like to present you with a bill for the time we just spent cooling our heels.
Feel free. The Council's bursary enjoys a good laugh.
Can you tell us more about the job?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
I'm not going to ask a whole lot of questions here. When you
should
play
go,
through it, you
don't
can dig
think?
through the story. They set
Very
it up
well.
okay.
Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
So now we are in the overworld of the city here. I don't know the name of the city, but it looks pretty clean. I like the camera angle. I wish I could zoom out a little further, but let's see. Map. All right, that's a neat looking map. So it shows some NPCs on the map, which is very neat. But we are... Do we have a journal? Quest log? Do we have to get out of this to do it? So our quest log says, main quest, we need to meet Karen at the Legacy Council. It's located near the palace and embassies. Head north, take the stairs to the Sunblaze Court, then take the stairs west to the embassies. Go straight to reach the council. Okay, this is possibly it. I didn't see any stairs though. I'm not quite heading north. Maybe these stairs. Let's look at the map. So, I like this map. When you click on things, your characters will start running there. Oh, this has got to be the steps. That's a lot of steps. So it's line of sight, basically, is what we're seeing. There are a lot of people that we could talk to. But let's just proceed with what we're supposed to do here. Okay, new waypoint added. Let's look at the map. So Legacy Council, embassies. So can I just click on these to go to them? You can. Oh, and it fast forwards time accordingly. That's very neat. That is a great feature. Oh wait, what was that? Angry Bush, unknown content.
Nice garden.
Well, we gotta go check out the Angry Bush, obviously. So we just got some angry violets. Alright. So let's see, you can see my combat log from my last encounter. There we go. Lord Karen. Why didn't he just lead us here? Here comes my party slowly.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look, is that...
The princess. Wait. Is she leaving?
Apparently
The math
so.
movements are
Then
so
who
awkward
will
still.
administer the oath?
Some of them are okay.
There's an oath keeper for that, I think.
You thought it would be the princess?
If not her, then
If
who?
she rules the whole principality, who's more important?
Lady Keen, the council's oath keeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, Oathkeeper of the Council,
Quiet, everyone.
and I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the Council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the Council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this Council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good.
I swear.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the Council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations,
Interestingly, no
deputies.
option to say no.
That's it.
What were you expecting? A parade?
No, I don't know. It just feels a bit anticlimactic.
Sorry to disappoint. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial Fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
Alright, spoke of the marches. Sure.
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
A fine officer. More than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage. Hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Sure.
Right,
We're
I
good to
guess
go.
that's that, eh? It's on to KLM.
So we have some kind of like reputation meter. The 5 council factions have representatives in Care Cephalum. You can sell your equipment, spells, and many other things. The better your relations with the faction, the more they have to offer, and the lower their prices. However, these factions are in competition with each other. It means you can't please them all. Various subquests give you opportunities to improve relations with some, not others. Okay. We got some XP. Looks like we got different amounts of XP. What? Why 300, 350, 250? It's not based on the conversation, is it? Waypoints, yes, we understand that. Level up. Yeah, everyone leveled up. Maybe it's based on how much XP they had. So let's do a quick level up of the caster here. Punk. How do we level up? I? Character? No. So level up. You now have enough to level up. Do so you must make a long rest. Head back to the tavern and sleep. Okay, so for this one you can't level up on the fly, which is very D&D.
I never thought I'd get
So let's just quick travel. So we need to travel to... I'm kind of confused. There we go. Back to the cask. Is this guy both here and up here? No, not anymore. So we'll send the whole team. Oh, I only sent one of them back. Oops. Oh no, they all came.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer
That's
you?
the exact same model. That's a little awkward. We need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Alright, so here's the resting and level up. So when you do a short rest, you also can take some various actions. But let's do our level up. So you gain 6 hit points. You gain 1 additional hit die. Arcane Traditions grant you specialization of certain kind of magic. We gain 1 spell slot, 2 spells to select, and a class feature, Arcane Recovery. You can look at this to see how things will change at higher levels. Alright, so that's the level gain. Arcane Tradition. Specialization form of class archetypes. Archetypes have different names depending on their classes. Arcane for wizards, martial for fighters, clerics like divine, domain. So green mage. You get some spells to select from. Kind of druidy spells: Fairy Fire, Hunter's Mark, Good Berry, Detect Poison. You gain proficiency in light armor, proficiency with shadow, but it doesn't seem like there's an arcane failure percent in 5th edition. Natural Explorer, you benefit from the same advantages as Rangers in forest environment. Lore Master, Keen Mind, you gain advantage on some certain checks, advantage to copy scrolls to your spellbook, and potion crafting cost and time are halved. And then Shock Arcanist, Arcane Warfare. Casting spells from the war list, they count as being 1 slot higher than the one you actually use. That's actually really powerful. Proficiency and bonus to infections. Oh. I'm gonna take the Shock Arcanist. So I can choose 2 spells to learn. Level 0 or 1. Oh, I like the visual representation up here of you and where it's being cast. That's very good. Duration an hour. Obscured. Creatures in this area cannot see anything. That one's interesting to me. I will take it. Don't know if we'll use it. So now we can prepare his spells. We have 5 of 5 spell slots. We can cast these ones with the book as a ritual without using a spell slot, so we don't have to have them prepared. I think we're okay with what we have. Okay, and I'll go ahead and level up the rest of these, and I will be back once we get to a combat encounter so we can see a little bit more of how that'll work with the full squad.
So, let's kill them.
We're almost there. It's just up the hill. It's a little too quiet, don't you think?
We're in the marches, so quiet can't be trusted.
True. Let's keep our eyes open.
Well, welcome back. Here we are. We've just arrived at our first kind of mission destination, and I assume a combat encounter will be coming up very quickly. So let's just get running in. We have to explore this fort. This is our first mission the Magister gave us. Lots of like covery stuff, so you'd think we are definitely getting close to something up. Oh, battle started automatically. It's going to try to stealth up. Alright, so tutorial, take cover. Battle, often you'll find barricades, walls, other elements that display a shield icon. Half cover grants a -2 penalty to hit with ranged attacks. Of course, you have to be on the other side of the cover. 3/4 cover grants -5, and full cover means you cannot be targeted. This does not mean that melee attacks or area effect spells or does not affect them. In battle, you can only use your inventory once per turn, including switching weapons. You also have a utility slot that allows you to access and use an item without spending your inventory action. So a quick slot. Place push on or scroll there to be able to use it directly. It will still count as a main action. Alright, so what are we up against? We got a bunch of little goblins. And our ranger, I think that's our, no. Yeah, our ranger is going first. So there is height advantage stuff. We don't know much about this archer yet. So if I'm in cover, I can still shoot over it, it looks like. I kind of want to just get... I'm not going to be in cover. Skirmisher. I'm assuming guys up here might have trouble hitting me if I get up against the wall. And I want to get some movement on. So let's go here. And we'll just use our attack. How many hit points does he have? 7, so we can definitely kill him in one shot. Close.
Again.
I could have marked him first. But I only have 2 copies of that, and I'd rather use it for something with more hit points. So that's it for him. Next up is our rogue. So we can use a cunning action to dash. And get right up on this guy. And finish him off. She'll be in harm's way a little bit. But I hope that won't matter. Big hit. Right, so we still have more movement. Let's... is this worth doing? Oh, I can't even get there. So let's just scoot back a little bit. Ooh, that's a big hit. Alright, so we can get up there and heal him with my priest. Okay, we should be able to hit this one with magic missile or something. Let's try magic missile. 7 hit points, so 2. Well, overkill. He should be definitely dead. Yeah. I shouldn't be using his torch. Okay, my turn. What range do I need to be in to cast attach my power? Lay on hands. Touch, so I have to be right next to. Okay, well, we can just get up. And I think heal minor. Cure wounds. Oh, it's also touch. Temporary hit points, also touch. Dang. Alright, so I think instead we'll dash. Get as far up as we can. Maybe I should have taken the cover slot. Got a lot of goblins about to go. Whoa. Did not expect that. Oof, big hits. Okay, so I'm very shocked they jumped down like that. He has 7 hit points. I'm surprised I know their hit points already. Seems like I'd have disadvantage making that attack, so what spells do I have mark? Oh, I didn't realize his melee range. Three-quarters cover. No cover. Nice, that's a huge hit. 11? Alright, so my rogue. I think these guys will finish that one off pretty easy, so... But I'm going to need some healing. Oh, there's 2 of them down here, that's true. I can get a backstab on this one, I believe. Yeah, sneak attack. And then I can cunning action attack, right? Not bad. Okay, so she's at 9. She should survive any hit. Let me polish this guy off. Maybe use spell. Can I hit this one? Nice. So our knowledge increased in the bestiary. So let's look at this. Oh, take a short rest. Short rest is a useful way to recover while exploring a dungeon. You can do so whenever you're far enough away from all enemies, though it may be impossible in a very hostile location. Party must be all together. Short rest period of downtime 1 hour, in which characters do nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, and reading, tending to wounds. After short rest, characters can spend hit dice to recover hit points. Heroes have 1 hit die per level. Once they are spent, they need a long rest to get them back. Other abilities may be recovered. Okay. I used 2 spell slots, so that's not a ton. Take a short rest. How do I select how many hit dice to use? So these 2 need to heal. Can you not select how many dice you want to roll? Oh, you click it once per. Okay. Cool. Arcane Recovery. Covers 1 slot. Very nice. Alright, now let's quick save. Alright. And I will continue exploring a little bit, and I'll come back with another combat encounter, and we'll call it there. Or maybe once I get to like a level 3. And we're back. Looks like we're just setting out on a mission. And we got attacked, which caused us to level up. So let's do a quick level up on all the characters to level 3. Just to give kind of a comparison to the other game that's out, Baldur's Gate 3. So for my paladin, there's no paladins in Baldur's Gate yet. But let's see what we get. So we gain 9 hit points, 1 additional hit die. That's a lot of hit points. 3 plus 6. So, good roll. Select a Sacred Oath. We get 1 spell slot. Nice. And we've unlocked additional Channel Divinities. Or, we didn't even have it. We had Lay on Hands before. So, Sacred Oath. So we can choose one of these 3. So, Paladin swear to this. Justice, Virtue, and Order. What's it give us? My Oath, Devotion spells. So level 3 I get Shield, Protection from Good versus Evil, then Restoration Aid, so all healing stuff. Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon, plus 1 weapon for 1 minute. Add your Charisma modifier to hit with that weapon, minimum +1. We have a good Charisma mod, +4 for 1 minute, that's nice. Also emits bright light for 4 cells and dim over, so that's very nice. Kind of just turns on a light. And then turn the Unholy. Within 6 cells, you can see flee unless you make a successful Wisdom saving throw. My Wisdom kind of stinks. Is it based on Wisdom or based on my Charisma? I don't know what the save is based off. So, Oath of the Motherland. So, Bane, Burning Hands, Branding Smite. So, fire-based stuff. Channel Divinity 1, creature within 12 cells, dealing 2d6 plus Paladin level. So, 2d6 plus 3. And setting the target on fire. It can make a DC 10 Dexterity check to put out the fire, or take 1d6 more fire per turn for 1 minute. And then Fire Presence. To blind opponents within 12 cells who fail a dexterity save. Creatures with dark vision or better, sight and darkness have disadvantage. Blindness lasts 1d4 turns. So if they don't have dark vision or better, they just have nothing. Completely blind. And Tirmar. So you get sleep, shield, hold person, blindness, daylight, slow. Gain advantage on persuasion and intimidation checks for 1 hour. You can deal 1d6 radiant damage on attacks which hit opponents with either natural shapeshifting or dark vision. 2d8 of both. Lasts for 10 minutes. That's a long time. I mean, of these, he's kind of my only healer character, so I should probably just take the extra healing, because I don't have a true cleric. So we have 2 pseudo healers between him and the ranger. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the kind of basic, and I like the charisma mod since we have +4. Okay, so he's leveled up. Let's level up Sylvandra. So not a whole lot going on here. This is the rogue. So you get a rogue archetype, 6 hit points, and 1 additional hit die. So it can be a thief. Allow you to use the cunning action to use an object action. Second story war climbing no longer costs you extra movement. Difficult climb surfaces are considered normal for you, and you can jump longer distances. That's neat. So far, jumping has some uses. Darkweaver, proficiency with poison or kit. I think she already has that. You can climb on walls, predator, hitting enemy on lower ground with a ranged weapon. Don't really need that one. And Shadowcaster, can use some spells, shadow dodge, bonus action teleport. You can see within 5 cells, recharges after a rest. I'm gonna take the thief. Yeah, I like the thief. And our ranger. Looks cool. His armor's all black for some reason. 8 hit points. We get a ranger archetype. Wow, didn't we just get one? We get a first level spell slot and primeval awareness. Detect the presence of certain creature types in the location. Get extra tat ability score. Wow, this is pretty fleshed out to level 10. So Hunter's Prey, choose one of the following. Gain Colossus Slayer, Giant Killer, or Horde Breaker. I don't know. Oh. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d6 if it's below its hit point maximum. Huh, so you hit... If the creature takes... So if they're below max hit points, you just do 1d8 extra. That's pretty good. And when a large or larger creature within 1 or more cells of you hits or misses you with an attack, you can use reaction to attack that creature immediately after its attack. So if something big is next to me and attacks me, I get to attack it back. Each of your turns, when you down an opponent, you may make another attack. The same weapon against a different creature. Wow. Colossus Slayer seems like the one to go with. But let's look at Marksman, because I am really going the Marksman route. Bows. When a visible opponent 2 cells or more away from you attacks with a ranged weapon or spell, you can use a reaction and take a shot after the triggering attack. That's not bad. So right now this is generally plus 4.5 damage per attack. Not bad. This lets me potentially get an extra attack each round. It's conditional. And I get the Herbalism and Poisoner kit. Doesn't really matter. Tunnel Wisdom. When in dim or darkness, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Dark Slayer, attacking creature with sensitivity or hypersensitivity light with a weapon. You get a proficiency bonus to hit and damage. Proficiency bonus is basically your level, right? So that would add +3. Hunter just seems to make the most sense to me. I like these. I don't think this would help me though. Let's cancel. Can I look at my character sheet? It's one thing I don't like. I don't see a way to see your character sheet from this screen. Like, I would want to see what he's proficient in and see if the Poisoner's Kit would make sense. But since we cannot... Yeah, I don't see any way to do it. Let's just take the Hunter, Colossus Slayer, proficiencies. Oh, well, we get to see our proficiencies here. So for the Poisoner's Kit to work, you have to have, like, medicine. Why am I getting these two? So he has medicine, and then it's like nature. Oh, wait. Choose one. Well, what happens if I take the other? Because this one gave... So we take this. Yeah, that'd be a complete waste, huh? Okay, so yeah, it's 100% Hunter, Colossus Slayer, and we just pick up the Poisoner Kit, the only one we didn't have. Spells? We gain 1 spell to learn. You know, I don't have anyone with jump right now, and I kind of need it, I think. There's instances where you need the ability to give someone the extra jump, and how much does it give them? Grants jump. It doesn't say how much more it increases it, but we are taking that. And then lastly, my wizard. Punk. In cutscenes, his hair disappears, so he's completely bald sometimes, and other times his hair is there. It's very strange. So we gain some hit points, and we gain 1 first level and 2 second level slots. That's actually huge. Getting your second level spells is a big power increase. For one, it's just 2 more spell slots, right? And they're better. Magic weapon comes with +1 for 1 hour. That's a long time. Scorching Ray is pretty dope. 3 targets for 2d6 damage and can set them on fire. I really should take something like Levitate, though. So let's do Acid and Levitate. Sleep, I'm not going to worry about. Fog Cloud's really good. I use it on one of my other characters. But no, I think we take this. Magic Missile has been an all-star. Oh wait, what's my war? Oh no. The war, Arcane Warfare. So Acid Arrow counts, okay. And this Flaming Sphere, Lightning Bolt. Because yeah, this is what makes Magic Missile crazy, is the Arcane Warfare. Cast as if it's a 1 level higher, so my Scorching Ray is going to cast as if it's 1 level higher. So will this. And adds +1 die, so 5d4. That's okay. And being able to split up your magic missiles is really cool. Because I get an extra missile. Okay, well we're going to cut it, and next time I'm in combat we will show one more and wrap up the video. Alright, there we go, camera rotation. We have, looks like 3 wolves and a dire wolf. Of course we know nothing about the dire wolf, but it is a large beast, which is the first large creature we've encountered. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we can get some height up here, but we won't have an attack on anyone. Be nice to be able to get up on this tower, actually. So, they're in the dark. I kind of need to draw them near the campfire. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to get up top, so I'm going to go here. And I'm going to start I'm going to mark the big boy. Can I? Yeah. We're going to mark the dire wolf. So that'll let us do extra damage when we hit it. Let's see what would our hit chance. It doesn't look like I'm getting... Okay, they're dimly lit. So let's just go with the readied action. Ranged attack. So when someone comes in range, we'll do that. We need some light. I'm just going to kind of huddle up near the campfire here and hope to draw them in that way. Can we do anything like... I don't think dropping one of those is going to create any light, will it? Oh yeah, we just picked this thing up and carrying capacity multiplier 1 times 8. Okay, so we should probably equip this handy haversack. Other functions unknown. Yeah, so we will use a power. Channel divinity. Or actually, let's just cast a bless on the team. Where's bless? Bless. Let's go you, you, and you. And we'll stay there. They are surprised, so I'm losing my surprise round, I guess. But it'll let us get in position. Can you not throw items in this one? Let's just take a pot shot with their bow. Alright, that's a nice little hit. And I think we're gonna dash. Yeah. Let's get up on the tower. I didn't even know there was a ladder on that side. Switch back to our daggers just in case. The wizard similarly needs to kind of get out of the way, but we can cast a spell from where he's at. Let's go with an acid arrow. No. Let's just go with the good old what's it called? Magic missile. It should take out both. Nice. So we're just gonna get out of the way, because both the wolves will go before him next round. They were surprised this round. It's a little surprising I got a surprise attack. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a shot now. I should have taken a shot last time. I didn't realize it was a surprise round, which is an odd thing. Nothing we need to do other than... Can't quite get up the tower, so we'll just get behind cover. We'll get up there next round. And he can actually get to this wolf, so no reason not to try to take him out. We'll use a smite if we hit. Yeah, smite.
Another victory.
It was needed, it wouldn't have killed him otherwise. This wolf has no chance. He's double moving. Alright, that's all he's going to be able to do. She could... Yeah, she's going to dash. I should have a flanking bonus. He should be... Oh, he's not well lit. Oh, dodge. Critical miss. It's okay. Who is this? This is the Arcanist. For some reason... Oh. You know, I have not tried this. Oh, I hit space. I always think that's a confirm, and it is not. Let's get up top. Get the height advantage. I don't know how height advantage exactly. Like if it gives me an advantage roll. Doesn't look like it's giving me advantage roll.
Run while you can.
Alright, he will not be able to get into space. And this, my paladin doesn't have any kind of offensive spells. The best we can do... Yeah, it's just dash. We're gonna get right up on him. Try to box him in. Alright, not bad. The wolf's kind of easy. The last creature I fought with about this many hit points was very tough. So yeah, we probably just attacked. Oh, she critical misses so often. We'll just attack again. There we go. Still got the sneak attack damage for a ton. So that was a real simple combat. I just kind of wanted to show a little bit of what these characters are doing now. I like the flow of combat. I like the flow of the grids. Works a little better to me. It's easier to understand and evokes D&D more than Lyrian's Baldur's Gate system of kind of free movement everywhere. I like that it's not so reliant on ground effects and barrels and throwing things around. All that stuff's kind of weird to me for a D&D world. Now, I'd like maybe a little of that incorporated, but that's a Divinity Original Sin thing. It's not a D&D thing to me. So we will camp and I'll continue on playing the game. But I think that'll do it for an early access quick look. So far, I think the game has a great start. Character animations are fine. The cutscenes could use improvement. They need to add more variation in the character faces and hairstyles. Not a ton, but I think it's a little weird when the innkeeper in the first town and the lord who gives you your quest look identical. This character hair pop in and out. Let's see if it'll do it again. It just did it a second ago. Needs to be worked on. It's a little weird when my character's hair disappears all the time. But no, I like it. The armors look good. The combat looks fine. It makes for a good turn-based tactical game. So check it out if you like D&D or these turn-based tactical combat games. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.